How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today it looks like the creators of Halo and the Destiny series, Bungie, has now been acquired by Sony. So yeah, this is something that I never thought was actually going to happen. And after has kind of been under the radar of Microsoft back when they were making the Halo series, and then they were under the radar of Activision back when they were making the Destiny series, and now I gotta say, looks like the tails might have sort of turned on or for the competition for Microsoft, since Microsoft's been known for Xbox and Halo, and now it looks like their competitor PlayStation is gonna be acquiring Bungie this time around. And I gotta say, this is not something I never thought would actually happen, in since ever since Bungie ever kind of separated from Activision almost 3 years ago. But hey, I'm kind of rambling a little bit, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? So therefore, it looks like the article starts off saying that today, I am happy to announce that Bungie will be joining the PlayStation family. And first off, I want to be very clear to the community that Bungie will remain an independent and multi-platform studio and publisher. I gotta say, that's a really good sign right there, because it looks like they're actually taking some notes from Microsoft ever since they acquired Activision, and saying that that's where we all thought about, oh, looks like Call of Duty is going to be Microsoft exclusive, like it's going to be an Xbox exclusive. But later on, like as the news kind of developed, it looks like Phil Spencer mentioned about, oh, we're not going to do that. Call of Duty is still going to be available on all platforms and all that good stuff. So, and personally, as I kind of mentioned, as I kind of covered in one of my previous videos, whenever Microsoft acquired Activision, and so yeah, just the first statement right there, they're saying that any of the new Bungie titles, like they're like regarding like Destiny and what other IPs that they are cooking up behind the scenes. Really good thing that that's not going to be exclusive, and that you can actually play it anywhere. And so let's go ahead and continue with this, shall we? As much as we believe it makes sense for it to sit alongside the PlayStation Studios organization, we are incredibly excited about the opportunities for synergies and collaborations between these two world-class groups. I spent a lot of time with Pete Parson, Jason Jones, and the Bungie management team to develop the right relationship where they will be fully backed and supported by Sony Interactive Entertainment and enabled to do what they do best, build incredible worlds and captivate millions of people. Yep. So Bungie's world-class expertise in multi-platform development and live game services will help us deliver on our vision of expanding PlayStation to hundreds of millions of gamers. Bungie is a great innovator and has developed incredible proprietary tools that will help PlayStation Studios achieve new heights under Herman Huss's leadership. So here are the few words from Herman about this exciting acquisition and what it means for the gamers. So here's what he has to say. I am absolutely thrilled to announce that a new member will be joining the PlayStation family. I have been a fan of Bungie for many years. I have admired and enjoyed the games that they create, and have a great respect for their skill in building worlds that gamers want to explore again and again. Yeah, like the Halo series, for example. Yep. So Bungie makes games with outstanding technology that are enormously fun to play. They also have unmatched dedication to the communities that play their games, and everyone at PlayStation and PlayStation Studios will be excited about what we can share and learn from them. I have spent a great deal of time with the senior team at Bungie, and it is clear their experience and skills are highly complementary to our own, and we will be ready to welcome and support Bungie as they continue to grow, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this incredible team. So here are the few words from Pete Parsons, who is also the CEO of Bungie right there, and this is what he has to say. We believe games have limitless potential, and that to do anything worthwhile in entertainment, we must bet big on our vision, on our studio, and our incredible team of trusted creators who build unforgettable worlds that truly matter to people. And in Sony, we have found a partner who unconditionally supports us in all we are and who we want to accelerate our vision to create generation-spanning entertainment, all while preserving the creative independence that beats in Bungie's heart. Like us, Sony believes that game worlds are the only beginning of what our IPs can become. I wonder what they could do with Destiny and maybe whatever IPs they have ready, so on. And together, we can share a dream of creating and fostering iconic franchises that unite friends around the world, old families across families across generations and fans across multiple platforms and entertainment mediums. And today, Bungie begins our journey to become a global multimedia entertainment company. And for the creative freedom, since taking the flight in 1991, Bungie has always charted the future with our own star map, a path that is driven by our people and for our community. And we are continuing that journey with new worlds and developments, and we cannot wait to share them with you. And with Sony, the potential of our universe is unlimited, and our future games will be bold steps to unexplored spaces. Is for Bungie, continue to push for boundaries of what is possible, and will always be built on the foundation of creating meaningful lifelong friendships and memories. If we remain in charge of our destiny, we will continue to independently publish and creatively develop our games, and we will continue to drive on, unify Bungie's community. Our games will continue to be where our community is, where they choose to play. And with Sony's support, the most immediate change you will see is an acceleration in hiring talent across the entire studio to support our ambitious vision. If this speaks to you and you want to help us and put a dent in the universe, then we are hired across all disciplines for Destiny 2 and for all worlds beyond. So 3 decades and counting. And what makes our worlds come to life is our community and our people in the studio. Our people are the soul of Bungie, empowered by our people. We have pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible and transformed who we are as a company. So over the past 30 years of inviting worlds we have built have turned into thriving communities, and that community is the true magic. These communities have taken Bungie beyond games. They have forged lifelong bonds and humbled us with the real, meaningful good that they drive within us and the world. And more than anything, Sony understands that our people and our community are both the priority and the heart of our success, and are willing to stand alongside us as we continue to use our platform to drive action towards a more welcoming and equitable world. Our goal is to build a place where the world's most creative and talented people can come and do their best work, no matter who they are, where they are from, or how they identify. That is the real dent in the universe we want to make, and the one we want to last beyond us. We are part of this future with us. See you Starside. So yeah, I gotta say, this was actually very interesting. Gotta say, this was like a very interesting day, just seeing the fact that Bungie is being required by PlayStation. It's like, as if that's like kind of a response to Activision being bought by Microsoft. It was about a couple weeks ago, but at the same time, it looks like they're not going to do anything very anti-consumer, such as, we're going to make anything that's like under the Bungie radar or is going to be a PlayStation exclusive like Destiny and whatever new IP is going to be rolling around in the future. But we just see how that all plays out. But technically, like I remember, like back in the days, whenever Bungie was first acquired by other major companies like Microsoft, I gotta say they kind of like stayed exclusive to making games for the Xbox and occasionally on the PC with the Halo series, which I gotta say, I am like, it's like one of those franchises that I've been a huge fan of ever since I got into for so many years. And of course, y'all probably I know this for those who kind of like been watching my previous videos where I'm constantly covering Halo news almost every week, and so on. And just, I love the Halo franchise. And also for Destiny, I remember way back when they first announced it back in 2013, I used to be really excited about it, but then I used to play so much of the first game, but kind of like got a little repetitive for me to where I just don't really play Destiny 2 that much. I kind of like played it for like a few minutes or 30 minutes and so on, then that's like pretty much it. I haven't like touched it ever since. Like, even though that probably wasn't really the kind of game that seemed to grab me. Like, I know there's a lot of people who love Destiny 2 more than I do and actually play it more than I do, but maybe, who knows, maybe one day I might try to get into it one day whenever I have the time. And who knows, like whatever new IP they have cooking up, like even though they haven't really officially announced the new IP at this point, but they say they also have plans to like create new IPs besides just like making everything exclusively for Destiny. I gotta say, I'm very optimistic as to see what's going to happen in the future for Bungie and PlayStation, and also as well. And despite like all the years of like back when Destiny was new and the way they marketed the game, it was like they were kind of marketed as if it was like a PlayStation title back in the day, even though there was like multi-platform because of all the time exclusives that we had to put up with. And Well, but right now I'm kind of like rambling a little bit, and just like at the same time I'm kind of like cautiously optimistic, but at the same time, a little bit worried at the same time in some way or form. But but now like after reading this blog, I don't feel really that much worried about it, and I think it's all in good hands. And it looks like they're kind of like going with the same playbook that Microsoft is doing ever since they acquired Activision, and gotta say, hey, very optimistic and really good stuff. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. And if you found it to be helpful and informative, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it does help the channel a lot. And subscribe for more content like this. Hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop. And if you got your own thoughts or opinions based on this recent acquisition and that just occurred here today, then go ahead and sign in the comment section below. Get a discussion going. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll catch you all in the next one.